Hey Stampin' friends, welcome to Movie Monday with Jody Breckbill, Stampin' Queen. I'm continuing my series of WOW cards that we did in my WOW class in March, and I am just doing some video series basically so that I can show you how to make them. This is a twist and pop card, and my team member Muriel had her version at one of our team events, and everyone just fell in love with it and asked that we make it at WOW class. So here we are. And this is kind of a conglomeration of a couple different people's ideas. I was trying to figure out the easiest way to do it. So this is the front, and when you open it up, it's got a very cool twist and pop inside. So let me show you how we created it. We're first going to use our Lift Me Up bundle, and this one comes with a stamp set and a set of framelits. It is in our Occasions catalog. That one's around until the end of May. We're also going to be using our designer series paper called Carried Away, which is a celebration item, so you were able to earn that for free. It's a really cute set of balloon themed designer paper. I'm thinking by the time you guys see this video though, it will be retired. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to do some scoring here. So I have a piece of mint macaron. You guys know the deal with mint macaron. It's an in color that is 2 years old, which means it's going to leave us. So if you love this color as much as I do, stock up. Like, I'm not kidding, stock up, because you are going to miss it. I know I am. So we're going to score at 2.5, 5, whoops, got a little crook there, and 7.5 on that long piece. And I'll make sure you guys have your measurements then. We have a shorter piece of mint macaron, and we're going to do the score on the smaller side, and we're going to score that one at 1 3/4. And that is it for the Simply Scored. Let me get this out of the way. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to take our designer series paper. So I have 4 of these guys, and I'm just going to attach them in the squares I just created. And this is actually our twist mechanism that we have. Well, it's actually what goes on the twist mechanism. So this is what is going to twist and pop when we open our card. Okay, so now let's go ahead and work with this piece. We're going to take, I have my Stampin' Up trimmer here, and I want to put some pencil marks on here. So I'm going to put the edge of my cardstock right here in the groove where I would run my cutter, and I'm going to make a little pencil mark at 2 1/4 and 5 3/4. Flip it over and do the same thing, 2 1/4 and 5 3/4. Then what I'm going to do is put it inside my trimmer, but I'm going to use my score part, and I'm going to take my pencil mark here and keep twisting until I have, so that's my 5 3/4 pencil mark, and I'm going to twist it, 5 3/4 to the opposite 2 1/4. So right there on the groove where my score will run, I have the pencil marks lined up. So I'm making a diagonal score. I'm going to run a score across there. So what we're doing is making an X in the center of this piece of mint cardstock, and this is our twist mechanism. So I have my pencil mark here, my 2 1/4 lined up here with my 5 3/4 on the opposite side. Whoops, it moved on me a little bit. Get back there. Okay, so we should have an X right in the middle of our 1 3/4. So we're going to take our bone folder, and what we need to do is make this these little triangles. Okay, so we're kind of folding them this way. And then this piece is to go in. So what you'll have is like a little tiny house. Okay, and that is your twist mechanism. So you want to make sure these are nice and crisp. Okay, so there's our little twist part. So when you open it, it's going to open this way and allow that thing to kind of explode open. Alrighty, so trust me, it seems a little confusing when you're first starting, but make one, like make a little template. That's what I did first, out of just some scrap cardstock. And once you have that visual, it's a lot easier to get it going. So I'm going to take a piece of 4 1/4 by 11 mint macaron piece, and I'm going to attach some designer series paper to the inside. This is our carried away paper. And I chose to use a little bit of fast fuse on this one. If you're using the snail adhesive, make sure you use plenty, because this is kind of a bulky card and you don't want it to start to come apart. So 2 pieces of designer series paper on the inside. Okay, so now we're going to come back in with our little house here. Didn't I just fold this one? It feels like it doesn't want to go back to the way I had it. There we are, folding it the wrong way. Okay, so we want to have some adhesive just on the triangles here. And you definitely, for this one, want a heavy duty adhesive. Tear and tape will work. Sticky strip if you have any of that, fast fuse. I just don't recommend using our snail adhesive for that. So the point of the little house is going to meet in the center of your fold. So you want to kind of line it up and make sure that you have it just below the score line, just enough for the fold line so that your card will still be able to fold, and just attach that down. So mine is still going to fold just fine. I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit more fast fuse on my other house roof, or my little triangle here, and then I'm just going to close my card. Okay, so when it opens, it's going to pull and allow that this piece to twist. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and work on this piece here. For decoration, I have I went ahead and I pre-stamped my balloons on here. I used Night of Navy, Peekaboo Peach, and Watermelon Wonder, and then I die cut them out using the matching die cuts. So I'm going to put those on with some pop dots. And I'm using the scraps for sure at this point. I need to order some more dimensionals, I guess. Okay, peel those guys off of there. And I'm going to attach, whoa, you're not supposed to go there. Okay, you're going to go right here. And then I have a little peach one. I swear, sometimes I'm so prepared and then I lose them. Okay, so there you are. Okay, there's my little peach hot air balloon. And the rest of this is all from the front. I'm just missing my little love is in the air piece. So anyway, on this one, you're going to have the little love is in the air, and then the little heart, and that little heart even comes out of this framelit set. So we want to make sure that the middle piece we're going to fold, so it's a mountain fold, and then the other 2 are going to be valley folds. So it should open like that. So once we open our card, you want to try and lay it flat and take the center score line here, and I just eyeballed it to where it belonged in the center of my card. The 2 mint pieces, this piece and this piece, are the exact same width, but they are not the same length, so don't line them up that way. You don't want, these 2 are not even. So I'm just going to lay that right in the center, lining it up over top of my twist mechanism. And I'm going to fold this one back, and I'm going to put some adhesive. Before I tell you, I'm going to double check myself. Yep, I just want adhesive on the bottom left corner only. This is very important. Okay, not here, just in this where your score line comes across and where the edge of that piece is. Fold that over. Same on this side, except you only want adhesive in that upper right corner. And make sure you have some. I think I just ran out. Okay, that's going to get flipped and attached that way. So now your card is going to twist and fold shut. Okay, so now the rest is just decorating the front of that card. Okay, so you're going to have a twist and fold. And the more that you twist it, the more that you use it, it's going to very easily open and shut for you. So you might have to kind of work with it a little bit at first. Okay, so now for the front, I'm just going to take a piece of Whisper White and my Night of Navy ink and stamp my birthday sentiment on the bottom. And then I took a piece of our Carried Away Designer Series paper, and I went ahead and pre-cut that out with our stitch framelits. So I'm not sure if you can see the stitching on the edges there. And we're just going to attach that to the front. And then our balloons are going to get attached with a dimensional. Okay, little dimensional on there. And then with the same set of dies, the balloon dies, I punched out all 3 of our clouds. And I'm going to attach those guys with dimensionals as well. Cut some more of these off. So in class, they were asking if this card would be extra postage, and I would tend to say most definitely this will cost you a little extra for mailing. Okay, little cloud there, and then finally our little baby cloud. Not sure if this will fit on there or not. Yep. Okay, so now adhesive on the back of this piece, and we're going to attach that to our Night of Navy border. And then right onto the front of my card. Come on, you need to work. There we go. I lost my card. Okay, here we are. Okay, so this is going to go right onto the front of my card. And then the final step that I did was to take a little bit of the Wink of Stella pen and just kind of color in those clouds. So wink those guys up so they have a little bit of shimmer to them. And I know this doesn't ever show up on my camera, but they're nice and shiny, little sparkle. So there you go, twist and pop card. All right, so thanks for joining me. If you have any questions about that one, definitely let me know. And I will catch you guys next week for Movie Monday.